Harrison Ford is one of Hollywood's most iconic actors, known for his unforgettable roles as Han Solo in Star Wars and Indiana Jones in the Indiana Jones series. His journey to becoming a household name is marked by perseverance, talent, and a bit of luck, all culminating in a legendary career that spans several decades. Harrison Ford was born on July 13, 1942, in Chicago, Illinois, to Christopher and Dorothy Ford. His father was an advertising executive, and his mother was a homemaker. Growing up in a working-class family, Ford was the eldest of two brothers. He developed an interest in acting while in high school, but initially studied English and philosophy at Ripon College in Wisconsin, where he also pursued drama on the side. After graduation in 1964, Ford struggled to find consistent acting work. He worked a variety of odd jobs to support himself, including carpentry. Ironically, it was his skills as a carpenter that helped him land his first big break. In the late 1960s, he was hired to do some work on the home of George Lucas, a young filmmaker who was impressed with Ford's personality and talent. Ford's first major film role came in 1973, when he appeared in American Graffiti, a film directed by George Lucas. The film was a box office success, and while Ford's role as Bob Falfa wasn't a leading one, it introduced him to a wider audience and to Lucas. In 1977, Lucas cast Ford in a role that would define his career, Han Solo in Star Wars: A New Hope. Ford wasn't Lucas' first choice for the role. Other actors, including Kurt Russell, were considered. But Ford's charismatic and roguish portrayal of the charming smuggler Han Solo made him a global superstar. The film was a massive success and became a pop culture phenomenon, spawning sequels and creating a lasting legacy. A few years later, Ford teamed up with Steven Spielberg and George Lucas again for Raiders of the Lost Ark, 1981, where he portrayed the iconic archaeologist Indiana Jones. The film was another hit, and the character became a beloved figure in adventure cinema. The Indiana Jones series, with its sequels The Temple of Doom, 1984, The Last Crusade, 1989, and The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, 2008, would cement Ford's status as one of the biggest movie stars of his generation. While Han Solo and Indiana Jones are his most famous roles, Ford's career wasn't limited to just action-adventure films. In the 1980s and 1990s, Ford began to take on a variety of roles in films that showcased his range as an actor. In 1982, he starred in Ridley Scott's Blade Runner, a science fiction film that would become a cult classic. Ford portrayed Rick Deckard, a grizzled cop in a dystopian future, adding depth to a character in a genre that was still evolving at the time. The film, though not a massive hit initially, has since become one of the most influential sci-fi films in history, and Ford's performance is still lauded. Ford also starred in The Fugitive, 1993, which was a critical and commercial success, earning him an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. His portrayal of Dr. Richard Kimball, a man wrongfully convicted of his wife's murder, demonstrated his ability to anchor a more dramatic and suspenseful narrative. Other films of note during this period include Witness, 1985, for which he received an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor, and Air Force One, 1997, in which he played the US president fighting terrorists who hijacked his plane. His versatility allowed him to appear in a wide range of genres, from romantic comedies like The Morning After, 1986, to political thrillers like Clear and Present Danger, 1994. By the 2000s, Ford's career had entered a new phase. Though he remained a star, his film roles became less frequent. In 2008, he reprised his role as Indiana Jones in Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. While the film's reception was mixed, it proved Ford still had the charisma and energy to play his beloved character. In 2015, Ford returned to another iconic role, Han Solo, in Star Wars: The Force Awakens. While his appearance in the film was brief, it was a pivotal moment for fans of the Star Wars franchise, as it marked his return to a character that had made him a legend. Ford's performance also helped solidify the new trilogy's connection to the original films. Ford continued to be active in the 2010s and 2020s, starring in films such as The Age of Adeline, 2015, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, 2019, and Call of the Wild, 2020. He also appeared in Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, 2023, reprising his role as the adventurer for the fifth and final time. Outside of acting, Ford is also known for his passionate advocacy for environmental causes and his work as a pilot. He is an experienced aviator and has been involved in numerous rescue missions, using his aircraft to help transport people in need. Ford's personal life has been as high profile as his career. He has been married 3 times. His first marriage was to Mary Marquardt from 1964 to 1979, with whom he has 2 sons. He later married screenwriter Melissa Matheson, with whom he has a son and a daughter. They were married from 1983 to 2004, and Ford has remained close to his children from this marriage. In 2010, Ford married actress Callista Flockhart, best known for her role in Ally McBeal. The couple has 1 adopted son. Harrison Ford's legacy is one of immense cultural influence. He helped shape the modern blockbuster with his iconic roles and became a symbol of the everyman hero. His portrayals of characters like Han Solo and Indiana Jones are central to the pop culture lexicon, and his influence extends beyond his on-screen work to his personal advocacy and dedication to various causes. In an industry often obsessed with youth, Ford's career is a testament to the power of resilience, reinvention, and timeless charisma. Today, Harrison Ford remains a beloved figure, with his contributions to cinema continuing to inspire generations of filmmakers and fans alike.